I like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem HaMashiach Yahushai, Ba'ashem, or Hakadash. And those are the names of who the world calls God and Jesus Christ in the Hebrew language. I like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, and salutations to the hopeful elect brethren out there pushing the word in sincerity and in truth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. And of course, to those men, I'd like to say Shalom, Wa Barakim Al Thumb. Peace and blessings upon you and the Holy Spirit, the Hakadash. And I just wanted to give an update on the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip implementation, whether it be on your right hand or on your forehead. Right now, I'm on alternativepress.com, and I have an article entitled Grimes and Lil Uzi Vert set plans to get Elon Musk Neuralink brain chip. Okay, and this is concerning the mark of the beast, which is spoken of about in Revelations, the 13th chapter. We're definitely living in biblical times where the biblical prophecies are speaking louder than ever. The things that the prophets seen 2,000 years ago, these things are playing out in this lifetime. Okay, so I just want to read a little bit of this article and get straight into it. All right, I'm going to jump down just a little bit and just grab the points. So it says on February 6th, Lil Uzi simply tweeted out Neuralink along with a bat and diamond emoji. This, of course, referencing Elon Musk technology introduced in 2019 that connects the human brain to the devices around it. Basically, Elon Musk is trying to upload humans to the Internet of Things. He's trying to basically make them a part of the Internet of Things. And the way he's doing that is by giving these people brain chips, okay, which is the mark of the beast, right? And with that implementation, you're going to be, of course, able to buy things, sell things. Okay, what the scriptures say. Continuing on, it says, the Neuralink site said we're designing the first neural implant that will let you control a computer, mobile device, anywhere you go. A micron scale threads are inserted into areas of the brain that control movement. Each thread contains many electrodes and connect them to an implant, the link. In fact, the site also states that engineers will have to create a robot so surgeons can implement the device precisely. In response to Lil Uzi's tweet, Singer, oh man, it says Singer, right there. Got a lot of ads on this website, Shalakia. And it says Singer and Musk's girlfriend Grimes responded with it, let's get brain chips, to which he responded, I'm ready when we doing it. Okay? So this is big, man. This is big. You know, people are willing to get get chips inserted to their brains so they could be uploaded to the Internet of Things, be able to control devices, sell things, buy things, you know. And this is what the scriptures call the mark of the beast. Okay. Now, this is what the RFID chip looks like, and this is where it's being implanted into people's hands, and then as you can see in the picture, it's being inserted into their foreheads. Okay. This is the mark of the beast, right? Let me grab this. The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24, and it says, "For they shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Because the way that this is being pushed as if it's a good thing, that as it's the next step to humanity, okay, for humanity. They're acting like that it's beneficial to be uploaded to the Internet of Things. This is really demonic technology, okay? It really is. And the scripture says if it was possible, they shall be able to deceive the very elect. This is how strong this deception, this illusion is going to be. A lot of people is going to take this, man. A lot of people are going to be deceived by this. And they said what? There shall be false Christ. Another word for Christ, you could just say anointed. because that's all what it means. It just means anointed. And it says it shall be false prophets. Elon Musk is looked at as that, okay, as a prophet. They call him the next Albert Einstein, the next genius, the next man that solves world problems. All right. And he's coming out with this technology, and he's showing what great signs and wonders. Now, this is what they're saying that this brain chip is able to do, which in the scriptures is what? Is a great sign and wonder. But what is deception? This is on this is on Neuralink.com. I actually went to the website and just read a little bit about them. And it says I'm on the subject of understanding the brain. Okay. I'm going to skip all the way down and to the part where it says, how does neural stimulation work? Listen to this. It says the knowledge that electric currents activate muscles and nerves is almost as old as knowledge of electricity itself. When small currents are delivered through an electrode, the charging electric field drives nearby neurons to fire one or more action potentials. By stimulating the right temporal sequence across many electrodes, it is possible to create patterns of activity that elocate a desired sensation. For example, the feel of an object in the hand or a visual image. Stimulation can also reduce or eliminate the pathological patterns of activity that occur in neurological disorders, such as reducing movements of deficits and Parkinson's disease. So what this man is basically trying to do, he's trying to make the man that can't see, he's trying to make that man see again. That man that can't walk or lost his sense of touch, he's trying to make him walk and feel again. And this is the great signs and wonders that was going to happen in these last days. I'm going to read the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 24 again. And it says, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, making a man walk again that was lame is a wonder. But guess what? It's deception. It's a wonder on the left-hand side. It's demonic, okay? It says, insomuch that if it was possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And this is the technology that's out, man. And it's known as the mark of the beast. All right, I'm going to grab the book of 2 Corinthians. This is the good one right here. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. And it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. We can't be ignorant of Satan's devices because it's deception. Satan's devices. Let me look up that word devices. Satan's devices, or his plan, is to deceive you. Okay. Let's look up the word device. The Greek word naima, which means what? A mental perception, thought, evil purpose. So we can't be ignorant of that evil purpose. Okay. This right here, getting celebrities to take this brain chip to try to convince you to take it, is an evil purpose. It's an evil deception. Understand that. It's an evil deception. Okay. This is the mark of the beast. Right? It says a mental perception, thought, evil purpose, and that which the mind, thoughts, or purposes. It says device, mind, thought. So we can't be ignorant of the evil thought or the evil purposes behind things like this. Okay? Because like I said before, this is being pushed as if it's beneficial, and really, and in reality is here to destroy you. Right? Okay. I'm gonna grab this. The book of Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. All right. The wiles of the devil. Because when I grab these two scriptures, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 and Ephesians 6 and 11, I like to pick out two certain key words. I like to pick out devices, and I like to pick out the word wiles. They're kind of similar. And this is what Satan will use in these last days to deceive people. All right. The word device means an evil purpose. He's going to use this evil purpose to deceive you. Right. Another one is wows. Let's look up wows. The wows comes from the Greek word methodeia, which sounds like method, which means cunning arts, deceit, trickery. We can't be ignorant of his trickery, okay? Because the scripture says what? That this illusion is going to be so strong that if it was possible, they shall deceive the very elect. It's trickery, man. And we cannot be ignorant of this. Now let's go into the actual mark of the beast. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Their right hand, it talks about the hand implementation. The forehead goes into what? The brain implementation. And this is being pushed by Elon Musk, Neuralink. Okay? It's being pushed by Elon Musk, Neuralink. Brain chips, right? And it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. That mark is physical. That mark goes into the Greek word charagma. Okay. Where is it? Charagma. It means 1 second. Right there. Charagma. Which means stamp and printed mark. A thing carved, sculpture, graven work. A thing carved. This is the one I want. A scratch or an etching. That deals with the piercing of the skin, which is done by the syringe right here, which is done by the syringe. This is how, they implement it into your hand, right? A thing scratch or an etching. So this is a physical mark that we're talking about. Let's go back to the scripture. And it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 603. For his number is 603 score and 666. 666. And there's many videos out there for the men of GMS, the teachers, going into what this number means, okay? I could be here for hours explaining it to you, all right? But just to keep things short, one of the things that comes to mind when you deal with the number 6 alone, it goes into what? Being penetrated. That's where you get the term sex. The word sex comes from the word 6, which deals with what? Piercing, all right? Also, the number 6 represents slavery. When you look in the Hebrew law, if you had a manservant, right, he was to serve 6 years, and then on the 7th year, he had the choice to stay with his master or go free. But it was on the 6th year. He served 6 years, so the number 6 represents slavery. And what is this devil, the Edomites trying to do, the elites of the society? They're trying to make you their slave by branding you with their mark. They don't call, the average day's person's goyim for no reason. They trying to brand you just as if you'll brand a cow. All right. Goyim, cattle or heathen. That's what they look at you as. And they trying to brand you with this mark, man. All right. And the reason why you do not want to take this, the reason why you want to deny this into death is because this is the punishment of taking the mark of the beast. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. Hey, the title of it says doom for worshipers of the beast. So if you worship the beast, take its mark, this shall be the doom of you. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or on his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. You shall be destroyed in nuclear fire. You shall die the death of the heathen if you take that mark. And it says, verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest nor night, nor they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. And that's the judgment of the worshipers of the image of the beast, man. The worshipers that take the mark of the beast. You shall be destroyed in nuclear fire. When America, Babylon the Great, gets destroyed in the Third World War, you shall burn in thermonuclear destruction. That's the judgment. All right. So this is huge news, man. An update on where the mark of the beast stands with the elites that the society is trying to do, and their next steps and their next plans. All right. So with that, I hope you brothers out there was edified. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai, by Hashem Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, and Shalom to the elect. Stay watchful. Always stay watchful. Stay prayed up. Pray to the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and hold fast to the faith. Until next time, I say Shalom.